it's Celsius Bold Fire with Eternally Unprepared. Oh, pardon me. We're back for Friday Night Spooks. Starting out with Nuke's Top 5. Oh, I hope everybody's been doing well here. Yeah, I can't really say that I have too much today. Tomorrow we'll be streaming, not Silk Song, what's the name of it? I'm just making an announcement at the beginning because of it's a collaboration. Little Nightmares 3. We're gonna be doing Little Nightmares 3 with Silent Blossom Wolf, one of my friends. I haven't really done a solo collab with her yet, so this will be interesting. And let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get stuff up here. We'll be moving. Actually, you know what? It can stay down here this time. If it gets too dark, I'll move it later. So how you doing today, Care Bear? I see you went AFK. Okay. But yeah, we'll be doing Little Nightmares 3 tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. It'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Now that I got everything situated, I can talk a little better. Silk Song, we're having a little bit of trouble getting anywhere with it. So I might do a little bit of running through offline to see if I can get past where we're stuck. But till then, I'm probably not going to stream it. With Little Nightmares 3, we're going to try to get that finished sooner than later. So I don't want to rush through it, but we're going to try to do like 2 to 3 sessions a week of it. So instead of just doing one. But yeah, so let's get started on Nuke's Top 5. This is the latest one of his videos, I believe.
On the YouTube channel NI Explorer 84, a guy named Brian explores abandoned places in Northern Ireland. Now, it should be mentioned that Brian is not a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator. In fact, he says he doesn't believe in ghosts at all.
I want to start by saying I am very, very, very skeptical. I don't believe in any of this stuff. I'm open to the possibility slightly, but even from the age of 9, 10, I slept in a graveyard for like 5 hours in the middle of the night because I wasn't afraid of it. Doesn't bother me, don't believe in it.
But Brian recently had an experience that might make him reevaluate his feelings about the supernatural. You see, a few weeks ago he explored an old abandoned theater in Omagh, Northern Ireland. As he walked into one of the screening rooms, he captured something that he just can't explain.
Gonna go in here, right? So the thing I'll say, get in here.
That door is incredibly clean
Smells
for
of smoke. Which means people smoke
for a fucking abandoned place.
Place will burn down. Jesus Christ, like honestly.
And this time, did you hear it?
Get in here.
As Brian walks into a screening room, two unexplained voices can be heard whispering in the darkness. They seem to be...
So, one little thought on that. That voiceover that they just did was a voiceover because it was done in mono instead of stereo. So, like, in stereo, you would hear it either coming from the right or the left. But in mono, it comes all the way across.
Be talking about Brian as they both say, it's people.
See?
Brian says that he had no idea what he had recorded until he uploaded his video and read the viewer comments.
So, 5 o'clock in the morning, woke up, got a notification from someone on YouTube who commented in video saying that, don't mean to freak you out, but at 8 minutes 40 in your video from the cinema that you did the weekend there's someone whispering in your ear. So then the guy on YouTube messaged again, he goes, by the way, it actually says it's people.
Brian also says that there was absolutely no one else inside the theater.
But the thing is, if you knew the cinema and where I was at, it's a closed hall with 3 rooms.
I see a wild Ozzy hiding in the background.
I was in all 3 rooms. I walked around all 3 rooms twice. I come down back past that hall on the way out. So that's 3 times I was around that place. There was no one there. There was no one there. And it's not as if I was hearing someone's voice through the wall. It was a whisper, and it was right beside where I was at. I can't explain it. I just
I
can't.
found you.
I don't think I've missed anything, and I cannot explain this, and it is freaky as shit. Honestly, I've never caught anything like this ever in video.
But
was it you,
what do
Azakai?
think?
It was you,
Did
wasn't
Brian
it?
record the voices of spirits that haunt the old Oma Theatre in Northern Ireland? You decide.
Rosie was like, where's that bitch at earlier?
A guy named Ahmad was visiting his family home when his 7-year-old sister wanted to show him a cute little picture she'd drawn. But it wasn't a cute picture. In fact, it was kind of
You would be going after my ass, wouldn't you, you pervert?
Your picture you drew.
That's Daddy, that's Mummy, and that's me.
And what's that?
That's Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Who's
The happiest
Steve?
guy in the
My
world.
Your
Your
imaginary
kids
friend.
are creepy
My
as shit,
best
man.
friend.
They're
Your
just
best friend,
creepy.
Steve. You've got a best friend that looks like this.
It's my best friend, Steve.
Okay. I'm leaving the house.
The little girl's drawing of her nightmarish friend Steve
I'm
went
doing good.
viral,
How about yourself?
even inspiring some viewers to create renderings of what Steve might look like in real life. Viewers of Ahmad's video encouraged him to ask the little girl a few more questions about her.
I know where that picture came from, by the way. That's hold up a second. I can't remember the name of the thing. What was I can't remember the fucking name of it. No, it's not that dude. It looks like a Leviathan. Shit. There he is. That guy. That's where that shit came from. His kid must have watched him playing Dark Souls and saw that thing. See? Look at it. Doesn't look too far off, does it?
Imaginary friend Steve, and things went from bad
But Rosie's
to
gonna
worse.
shank you if you
Mama
don't
said you
join
got
us
two
next
imaginary
time we
friends.
play Spell
Yeah,
Brigade,
I've got two best
Azakai.
friends.
You've got 2 best friends.
Yeah, 2. Do you want me to show you the picture?
Who's that?
That's Steve.
Yeah.
That's Margaret.
And who's that?
That's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
No, but you spelt my name wrong.
Yeah, but that's you.
That's me.
Yeah, with your
Ahmad.
mustache and your eyebrows.
My eyebrows.
Yeah.
My eyebrows look like that.
Yeah, your bushy eyebrows.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
He
Because
does.
Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Yeah, but Margaret likes you.
Margaret likes me.
Look, she's holding your hand.
She's holding my hand. She's eating me. Are you sure Margaret likes me?
Yeah, she's holding your hand.
Do I need to be worried?
No,
No.
no.
Actually,
Kids
this
are
is not a
creepy
joke.
as shit,
I have
man.
left the house. If you want an Steve part 4, I'll be honest, I'm not giving that update. Because now I'm unliked by Steve, whoever this person is.
It turns out that Ahmad's little sister has another imaginary friend named Margaret. But even creepier, he learns that for some reason, her old friend Steve just doesn't like him.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
But Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Ahmad is now a little freaked out. He says that after this last visit with his little sister, the drawings are just getting a bit too creepy for him. He says that he won't be checking in with another update on Steve. Or Margaret, for that matter. The hanging hands. A woman is running a daycare out of her quiet suburban home. It's an average day, and the kids are laughing and playing nearby. Everything seems normal. But then things start to get a little spooky.
Leave basic behind with Floor & Decor's new HydroShield Plus styles. Our waterproof
there we
laminate
go.
offers the
Sorry
durability
about
you
that.
need in the wood
Had to
look
get it out of the
styles
way.
you
Hey,
love.
Galahad.
Starting at $149, shop in
Oh, it's this one again. For a second there, I thought that little kid in the blue was a doll walking around. I was like, what the shit? I didn't notice that last time. Yeah, I was away from the mic a minute ago. I'm back now. That better?
A little boy comes running out of one of the nearby rooms, screaming
One of my
in fear.
small
The
plates
daycare
fell
provider
over and
hurries
I
over
was
and asks him what's
picking
wrong,
it up.
but he's too terrified to speak. He just points at the open door. Cautiously, the woman goes to check it out for
La
herself.
Boo Boo? What the hell is a La Boo Boo? I've heard that name talk so much and I've never actually looked it up. Oh shit. That's what a little boo boo is? Who the fuck wants this shit? It did.
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there?
No.
Who knocked us over? Who knocked us over?
Maybe it was just air.
While the woman is in the room investigating, a heavy child's playhouse suddenly tips over on its side. The crash startles her and leaves the children a bit confused. But here's where things get very, very creepy. Because, did you see it? Viewers of the video point out that there are two creepy little hands reaching down from above the door. The hands look to be about the size of a child, and they pull back and disappear just as the little boy runs from the room. Now, the daycare provider's daughter who posted the video says that she didn't even notice these little hands until someone pointed them out in the video comments.
This is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that.
The young woman says that she is also confused as to how the child's playhouse.
What's that little clanking sound in the background?
Firstly, we have the house, and obviously you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that.
But the story gets even creepier as the daycare provider's daughter explains just why the little boy ran out of the room in the first place.
The main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason.
Why is it not the Elmo doll? The Elmo doll needs to be the evil thing.
The little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors.
A few days later, and the daughter notices something weird on the CCTV.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and be like 100% with everybody here. If shit's going on in my house that I think is creepy and paranormal, I'm probably not going to be recording video footage. I want to live as blissfully ignorant as possible.
As she is watching, the child security gate just seems to unlatch and open on its own. She heads into the room to investigate, but she's not ready for what she finds.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
See, my first fear response when it takes hold is not to find out what the hell's going on. It's to just get the fuck away from it. Dude, you know all you'd really catch at my house is people sneaking in, creeping over my bed and shit like that. You know that already.
Okay. Do it again. I'll wait.
Dude, there was this fucking gigantic red spider outside my house the other day. Made a massive ass web that blocked my porch and everything. I was like, son of a bitch.
Open the gate.
It was at least the size of a wolf spider.
As she is recording the child gate and trying to encourage any nearby spirit to open it again, something suddenly moves under the sheet.
Oh, it's when the
covering
mirror
vanity.
got an erection.
It almost looks like a finger poking underneath. The movement is slight, but the young woman notices it immediately and just makes a run for it. The woman and her mother now believe that the little child's vanity was the cause of all the paranormal activity.
Well, it dead now,
They say
Care
that
Bear.
they have
It
now
dead now.
sold the little wooden vanity to someone on Facebook Marketplace. Someone who actually wanted to buy the vanity just because it might be haunted. But was this actual paranormal activity? And if not, then just what are these bizarre little hands that seem to reach down from the ceiling? You decide.
Probably Care Bear's mama.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The Invisible Guest. Tristan says that his house in France is haunted by a very active poltergeist. He often hears footsteps and sees things moving on their own.
Ruh-roh. I still find people leaving their doors open in the middle of the night are friggin' psychopaths. You nut jobs?
After having a psychic medium come over to cleanse his house, the paranormal activity only gets worse.
Spiders, Care Bear?
Late one night, Tristan hears strange aggressive banging coming from his hallway. He grabs his phone and starts filming as he goes to check it out.
Ah, okay. Fuzzy guys? Can't think of what it would be up there. Cat's just agitated.
Life doesn't stop when you're getting an education. That's why Sophia offers self-paced, online, college-level courses that are...
Just 1 second. So watching right here. Okay, never mind. There wasn't a stop motion there. I thought there was a stop motion. It's a way to easily do edits. Is you just kind of stop and give yourself an ability to like cut something clean. That way people can get away.
The bathroom door handle
like
is rotating wildly as his cat stares on in fear. Tristan approaches.
Wait 1 second. Like right there. That looks like there's a panel right there. That might come off. I don't know though.
The bathroom door handle is rotating wildly as his cat stares on in fear. Tristan
that cat's not
the
afraid.
door
It's just
cautiously,
agitated and wanting to kill whatever's making the noise.
And
that's how cats
no
work.
Inside.
There's no fear.
Cut to a few nights
it's
later, and Tristan says that some
extreme
shoes
levels
in the
of
kitchen hallway
agitation.
had moved on their own. So he sets up a camera to film down the hallway while he and his girlfriend watch TV in the other room. His camera catches something that is pure nightmare fuel.
Care Bear's mom? Wait a minute. No, it's just... Yeah, that was too calm of a way of acting.
A box flies out of a storage shelf and slams.
The moment I hear a noise in my house, I will immediately scream, "Who the fuck is there?" That's generally how people react in those situations. Not just calmly look over. What could that be?
Into the wall. Tristan goes to investigate, but he doesn't find anything. However, did you see it? When Tristan checks his footage later and zooms
heard my
in
ass
on the
go off
doorway,
plenty of time.
there's a strange transparent apparition just standing there. The figure is small, about the size of a child, and it quickly glides off into the hallway. Immediately after, the box violently flies off the storage shelf. These days, Tristan says nothing seems to be working to get rid of the poltergeist that haunts his home, and that now he's just planning to move out.
So, I'm not very aggressive, like, in reality. I'm very, like, gentle and kind towards things. But Care Bear has been one of the few people who's heard me scream. I think she's heard me scream, like, 3 times. And every time she's been terrified of me because of it. And I'm just not an aggressive person, though. It's weird. I am very scary when I am agitated.
The Curse of Room 112. At a quiet nursing home, staff member Camilla Torres says that there's one room that no one dares to stay in anymore. Room
I go in to scare the fuck out of a mode, Galahad.
Room 112 is notoriously known as, quote,
when you throw someone off, they'll often make a noise.
Every resident who stays in that room experiences sudden medical issues that often send them to the hospital, and sometimes they don't survive. The nurses and staff at the home say that they get chills just walking past the room door. Now, eventually, things got so bad that room 112 was just left empty, but it seems that something is still inside. One night, the nurses are creeped out as the call alarm in room 112 suddenly goes off, as if a resident inside is pressing the emergency button for help. But again, there's not supposed to be anyone in room 112.
Get the light, get the light.
It's probably Care Bear. She found the button.
Yes.
She found the little dinger.
Did you just get that on camera? No.
See, that's
Stop.
Care Bear.
No, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
She does like buttons. You're right about that, Galahad. She likes tiny things and buttons.
This is insane.
I mean, you could technically plant traps for her using buttons, and you'd kill her ass pretty easy.
Right there.
You'd be like, "Don't touch those buttons, Care Bear," and then she'd be all over them, and then there'd be like some kind of Looney Tunes style cast iron oven dropping on her ass. Care Bear takes a lot of upkeep to keep her alive.
As the heavy door to room 112 slowly closes by itself. She and her coworker go to investigate, but as expected, there's no one there.
I bet Alzakai would fall for those traps too.
Residents of the nursing home are enjoying a visit with a therapy dog. Suddenly, things take a very creepy turn.
Where's your other sucker? Wait. You only have one? Use it. Sheila.
If there's a recent death, dogs can smell that. So you ever see a dog doing a weird thing like this, it's because someone died recently around.
Dog suddenly becomes very agitated.
Not always,
It just
but
walks away from the group and
most of
heads
the
down
time.
the hall, straight to room 112. The dog stands at the doorway, looking inside and whimpering as
You
if it
press
is
the button,
staring at something
Galahad.
disturbing
Do
in the
it.
darkness.
Yes,
Something that
yes.
no one else can see. As word about haunted room 112 begins to spread, the nursing home residents start to get a little freaked out. One woman decides to perform a religious cleansing ritual on the room, and she asks Camilla to record her so that she can share it with her Catholic friends group on Facebook. The video captures something that is downright chilling.
Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall.
This one right here, this particular video, yeah, you have. They crop up every so often in videos from other channels that we've watched.
Bless this home with your...
But the entire video, no, it's a brand new video they posted. It's got some things in it.
Surrounding it with your angels. And
touch the button, Care Bear. That's what you do.
May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus.
Did you see it? As the resident recites a prayer at the door of room 112, the rosary beads in her hand are suddenly yanked by some invisible force. The woman doesn't
I'm just not
notice and
skipping
continues
through
her prayer.
these just so everybody can watch
the footage
them.
Back, they notice the strange, unexplained jerk on the beads, almost as if something was trying to snatch them right out of her hands. Camilla says that to this day, haunted room 112 still remains empty. Dark reflections. The recent...
Depending who's doing it, Care Bear, they might be editing it down a little bit to make it fit in their video more cohesively. So some of them will have more stuff and some won't.
Film The Conjuring Last Rites
of the
is
same
based
video,
on Ed and Lorraine Warren's investigation of the infamous Smurl haunting in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Jack and Janet Smurl claimed a demonic presence tormented their family for over a decade, filling their home with strange noises, chilling screams, moving objects, and even physical attacks. Since the movie's release, many people have gone back to revisit real footage that was shot inside the Smurl house.
I want all of you now
I zoned out for a half second there.
Of the most violent
one was this supposed to be
thought you can imagine.
I think this one was supposed to be something of a video movie. It was based on...
One particular clip has unsettled many viewers. In it, Lorraine Warren gives a tour of the Smurl home, pausing at a closet where the family often heard unexplained loud and insistent knocking.
This is the closet area, and especially in the back.
Oh, dude, I have like 100 damn orb weavers around my house at any given time. They're little assholes. They won't leave my house alone.
And here's where things get really creepy. Look closely
Karna!
as Lorraine Warren reaches for the closet door.
Just to give you a warning again, Karna, before you pop in here, it's Friday night spooks. I don't want you to have nightmares.
Her reflection in a nearby mirror looks just
okay. I just
wrong.
want to make sure.
Her face appears
feel
dark
bad
and
about it
distorted,
later.
and her eyes have gone black. Given
I hope
Lorraine
you're doing
Warren's
good today,
reputation
Karna.
as a psychic empath, some believe that she may have been channeling the dark entity that haunted the home. But what do you think?
At Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union,
Why, thank you, targeted ads, for giving away my location.
Whispers in the dark.
What the fuck was that about? Why am I getting targeted ads? It's not like I care if people know where I live, but that was some bullshit. Whenever something like that pops up on someone's stream, you know, not their stream, but like a video they're watching, you know where they live at from here on. Fucking advertisement doxed my ass.
Proud mother Jacqueline says that some strange things have been happening since she and her two daughters moved into their new home. At first, her oldest daughter told her that someone was whispering to her at night as she tried to fall asleep. The little girl said that she couldn't understand what the person was saying, or even whether the voice was male or female. On another evening, her daughter said that she heard someone calling her name from downstairs. Now, at first, Mom Jacqueline just dismisses these claims as a child's imagination. But then one day, she catches something on her living room camera that is truly disturbing.
Commercials doxing my ass. What the fuck was that? It was like a fast Looney Tunes movement. Like claymation. Am I crazy? Was that claymation? Wait, there was an update? What are you talking about? Are you joking? Like, I don't know if you're being serious or joking.
Jacqueline's daughter is playing at their table when
look at
suddenly
that.
a
Look at the
toy
thing
comes
moving.
bouncing across the
Yeah, it
floor.
looks like
towards
claymation.
her,
I think they
almost as if
claymated
thrown
that into the
by
video.
Something. The girl goes to check it out, and then a plastic bag falls to the ground. Now, either of those could be written off
Claymation
as
is
a
awesome.
simple coincidence.
It's old, but it's
then
awesome.
things get kinda weird. The little girl suddenly cries out and clutches her arm before
I remember
running
MTV
upstairs
used to do
in
this show,
tears.
and I
Later,
can't.
she tells
Celebrity
her
Death
mom that
Match.
something
That's what it
grabbed
was.
her.
Is where they
And when
picked two
Jacqueline
celebrities and
looks,
had them
there's a
fight
fresh
together, and
red
that was all
scratch on her
claymation.
daughter's arm. Jacqueline says that both of her children now sleep in bed with her.
Oh, that's
So,
bullshit.
Is
Well,
there
thanks for
something
telling me.
sinister haunting Jacqueline's new home? Tell me what you think down in the comments.
I didn't even notice the
Haunted
thing.
housekeeping.
I didn't get
A woman
any.
named Sarah says that she works as part of the cleaning staff at a nursing home. Now, to avoid any confusion,
Dustin,
while
you
Sarah
could've
usually
come
speaks
back
Spanish
to
in her
have house filled
videos,
with wiener
this nursing
dogs.
home is actually located in Arizona, in the U.S.
That'd be awesome.
Trabajo en una área donde
Then I'd start
prácticamente
taking the wiener dogs
vienen a
up to Care
morir
Bear's house
los
and
viejitos
throwing
que
them at
están
her.
solos, que no tienen familia, y es que se escuchan demasiados ruidos, y es que está terriblemente oscuro, o sea, está solo, apagan las luces.
Then I
se
come
abre
back
el
to you,
elevador,
Galahad, and
es una
slap
cosa
you with one of them, and then I weenie slapped your
Sarah
ass.
says that since she has been working at the nursing home, she has heard and experienced many strange things.
Hello. ¿Qué fue eso? Se está escuchando el piano.
You ever had a weenie thrown at you, Galahad?
No mames. No hay nadie.
Oh, I used to cat bomb Care Bear all the time.
One day, while Sarah is working alone in the nursing home, things take a terrifying
I'm
turn.
probably not the best person
She
to bring
starts to hear strange,
pets
unexplained
around.
screams echoing through the halls.
¿De dónde viene ese ruido?
So I know how to manipulate corgis. Remember, Care Bear? When I had that one go turn over Will's trash can?
Creo que es de acá. Oiga, hay veces que se oyen las sillas
Yeah,
de
you're
ruedas
ruining his damn joke, Care
que
Bear.
caminan, que hablan. ¿Qué podrá ser? Ay, ¿qué podrá ser? ¡Ay, no! ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ay, no! Ahora sí me llegó. No puede ser.
She's not running very fast for someone worried.
Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
As Sarah searches the hallways, she doesn't hear it.
Why do
but
people
there's a
use their
strange
middle
voice
finger
that sounds like an older woman
to
whispering,
fucking call an elevator? I don't hear I see you. I hear a Will squeaking.
Then, out of nowhere, a cart rolls across one of the activity rooms completely on its own. Sarah says that just then she felt someone touch her back.
Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
And with
Sounds
that,
like a good time
Sarah
to
has
me.
had enough. She just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did Sarah capture evidence of a haunting in the critical care wing of the nursing home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scary videos. Once
Oh,
again,
yeah,
these
the
are
funny
videos
part.
that are kind of scary, but maybe a little silly, a bit funny, or just kind of weird. First up, a ghost hunter in Malaysia tries to provoke a spirit into showing itself. He stands up on a table and dares the ghost to push him off. What happens next leaves him speechless.
Why?
Kau apa kau buka langkah kau buang aku sekarang guna ni. Cepat kau buka.
Yeah, his nuts has got to be full of splinters now.
Next up, somewhere in Vietnam, two girls who work in an unair-conditioned clothing store lie down on the floor to cool off. It was a terrible mistake.
What are you talking about? I missed that one.
A rat runs up one of the girls' pants and she
Oh,
has to
that's
Gangnam
why.
Style it back out of there. Now, the weird thing I found out when researching this story is new fear unlocked. This happens a lot.
It's probably because it simulates a cave to them, and I'm not talking about her genitals. I mean the pant legs. It simulates a hole, and they probably feel safe inside of the hole.
Jesse has caught a mouse.
In my pants.
Don't let it climb. Go ahead. Oh my god.
It'd be funny if she dropped it on the ground and went straight back up. I thought that guy had or that lady that sat there had a pillow.
Oh gosh! It is! What the hell?
So until next time, keep your legs crossed, and thanks for watching.
That's so great. I didn't know that that was really a thing, but I can get it. I can understand why it's a thing. That's good. Remember, Duke's Top 5. Go give him a like. Help his channel out a bit. He's awesome.
Prove it.
Okay, let's go ahead and reset this so we'll be ready in the next one. Let's see, we've already watched that. So that was that's the one we just watched. It's the newest one. And I'm just going to... Damn, that's a long time. We'll probably split this one up. We're not going to watch this one yet. I just wanted to get it... there we go. I just wanted to get it set up.
On May 10th of 2024, a small family gets
While
together
this is starting out, I'm going to hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right
As with
back.
any birthday celebration, the traditional happy birthday song is sung by everyone there. However, it would be during this festive party that something very strange happens. According to Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, there hasn't been a day where she hasn't thought about this incident. What happened on her birthday will forever linger in her head. It's around 9 p.m. when this is captured. Take a look.
Happy birthday, dear Brookie.
Happy birthday
to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
And many more.
Right.
Woo! Almost.
Whoa. All right, Jackie.
I'm taking for
Oh, forgot. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey. The girl's got to have a present. This is from me. Yeah.
Did you know? How cute. Should we cut the cake?
Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Hey, kiddo. Hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much, much better now, so whenever you can.
Peace. How we doing?
Hey, kiddo.
Back. Sorry about that.
I'm feeling much, much better now, so whenever you can, just come visit me, okay? Okay.
Is it telling her to come to the afterlife?
That has not worked. That has not worked.
Somehow, a toy fire truck goes off right when the family listens to Dad's message. Now, this fire truck isn't just a random toy, but a collectible that the father cherished. Considering that this went off at the same time, they can't help but think that Dad was reaching out to them. Whether or not this might have been a coincidence remains uncertain. However, it's the following video, taken only a week later, that leaves Brookie and her family completely baffled. Brookie's lying in bed, trying her best to record the following.
I just missed a coffee
from my dad. He's been gone. Like...
He's going to terrorize your ass in the afterlife.
Just heard his voice one more time.
Is this like one of those I know what you did situations? Or I know what you did last summer, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a night vision
It's
camera.
because of this incident that Brookie believes her father had been present. She took it as a sign that
Oh, there is a night vision camera. Yeah, okay, never mind. I didn't notice that light wasn't on.
dad was reassuring her that he was still there, even though she had missed the opportunity to talk to him. Whether or not he was actually on the line is unknown, but nevertheless, it was already strange to hear the teddy bear with his voice talking at this moment. While this occurrence was already baffling enough, something happens only days later that leaves her extremely unnerved. Now, the following incident, as she believes, had nothing to do with her father. Whatever happened that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do.
It'd be like something my
late
dad
at
would
night
do.
when this is captured.
See, like, this type of evidence right here is so weird to me. It's like, why would you just be randomly recording nothing going on in the middle of the night? You know? With your phone, no less. And ooh, the moment you twitched over there, the door opened. Oh no, another one opened. It's like instant gratification doesn't really work.
Now, this particular video is something that Brookie doesn't like talking about, and for good reason. She was so shaken by this incident that talking about it now brings up strong emotions for her. Although knowing...
Yeah, but doing it with your phone, Care Bear? Like, she's clearly got a camera in her room. Why is she using her phone to record this stuff? The thing that's going to die eventually because it's going to run out of battery. And they don't last long once you just start recording with your camera.
That posting this video wouldn't help. She hopes that someone could explain what happened. While some believe it might have been her dad's spirit reaching out, she believes it was something else. That night, she was overcome with a sense of dread, the likes of which she had never felt before. So understandably, she would rather talk about the pleasant moments that were caught on camera. At least these help her to cope with the passing of her father. These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad...
Here's the problem with this right here. So both of these doors are on camera. The moment someone opens these doors and they use this camera right here, they're going to get seen on the other side of that door. The reason she's using her phone camera is because she can control when she watches that. And if you notice, the moment that the doors opened was when she panned over to them. So that would give anybody behind those doors plenty of time to get away.
At least these help her to cope with the passing of her father. These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad will always be there. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery.
It doesn't. It totally doesn't.
On a Wednesday afternoon, a man rushes to his basement to record something that just happened. The man states that he just heard footsteps on the staircase, but this was strange as no one had been in the basement. So he takes this video, hoping to capture what often happens when no one is down there. This is what was caught. Take a look.
What? Speak English, get ahead. Speak English. No, not the I'm part. I just do. What are you talking about? It is what I was asking. I know what I'm means. I say it all the time. Usually it's I'm a shank you, Care Bear, but still. I think Care Bear may have lost her connection. I just noticed her pop off the list of people in here. Why do you have all these dolls down here? Is this a kid's room? I hope this is a kid's room, but not some 47-year-old man's room. Okay, I thought you may have lost. You dipped out on the guest list.
Oh my! What are you doing there?
Okay, so it is a kid's room.
I got you good.
Oh yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Kid's got a big ass playroom. And then he looks back down again.
Out of nowhere, a toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward?
I can explain that toy ball too, by the way. There's a...
Out of nowhere.
Watch how it moves. When he yanks it, it goes straight up, hits this, and then comes towards him. There's like a little piece of wire on it.
A toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown, but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself still holds up as being pretty creepy.
Meow meow. I mean, Care Bear's a demon.
This next footage was posted 10 years ago, making it by far the oldest video on this list. But even so, this video continues to unsettle viewers. Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured. In it, a woman is seen dancing by herself at her party, when suddenly, something in the background is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
Oh, hey, I saw something move back here. Hey, it's a little drowned-looking kid. His skin was blue. Wait, her skin's blue now to think about it. Why is her skin blue?
Strangely, a small child just disappears while climbing up the stairs. It happens quickly, almost too quickly that it seems like something ghostly was caught on tape. But even stranger is that no children were present at the party, or at least that's what the person who took.
If you watch that, Where was it at? Yeah,
camera.
right there where the kid starts. Son of a bitch.
Tic Tac. Share your good vibes.
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Do a space for a contract or a few.
Okay.
This is what was caught. By far the
Okay,
oldest
so if you watch that kid right there as she's moving, she moves up enough to be blocking that kid's movement. So he probably actually just went up the stairs.
video on this
It was
list.
just a regular
But
kid.
even so, this video continues to unsettle viewers.
What?
Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured. In it, a woman is seen dancing by herself at her party when suddenly something in the background is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
Oh, did I go all the way back at the beginning? Yeah, here. So watch that kid and watch her movement. So now while they're moving, she moves just enough to where she's blocking the view completely. So the kid didn't disappear, he just walked upstairs. Tic Tacs! I love Tic Tacs. I haven't had them in years though, even though they were just on
Strangely, a
commercial.
small child just disappears while climbing up the stairs. It
You know
happens
some
quickly,
shit?
almost too
I haven't had in years that I would love to find some fucking cream savers. Those things are the best.
quickly that it seems like something ghostly was caught on tape. But even stranger is that no children were present at the party, or at least that's what the person.
Well, that's what he said, Care Bear, but you can't believe everything the guy who's trying to do ghost/horror related content is trying to get to you. Because he's not necessarily, you know, going to be completely objective about it.
Person who took this video claims, if no children had been there, then who was this? But
I'm
most
sure
importantly,
is
how
making up half
exactly
the
did they
story that
vanish
comes
in just a
along with
matter of
these, 'cause
seconds?
These are just shit that you find on
Like
the
most
internet.
videos,
People
there has yet
posting.
to be a definitive answer to this question. In the
Used to be
following
able to get
video,
them here at
a man
Walmart,
leaves his
but-
house before heading over to his car.
I want to go to Cracker Barrel to grab cream savers, though. It's on the other side of town.
At first,
No,
it appears that the video is nothing more than just random footage of a man leaving his home. While it may seem like that, it's what happens later that left him and his family completely unnerved. Now, this footage was posted by the man's wife, who's known as Lisa Miller. Both she and her husband have a small family that live in the suburbs, but this small family was recently made smaller as Lisa
they're
had
those
just lost her
assholes that
father.
drive motorcycles
It
in the
isn't clear as to
goddamn
how he
neighborhood.
passed, but she'll always remember him for whistling all the
Fucking
time.
have to deal with that
As
here.
Lisa
There's some
mentions,
guys that
he would
drive
always tell her
go-karts
to
around
whistle
my
if she
neighborhood
ever
all the
needed him.
time.
Although she can't do that now, this recording has shown her that she doesn't have to. According to Lisa, it appears that he hasn't left. This is what was caught.
Meow. Whatever the fuck that is right there is creepy looking as shit from a distance. I don't know if that's a statue or part of the plant.
The sound of someone whistling is heard clear as day on camera. Despite being quite loud, it appears that Lisa's husband didn't hear the whistle, but whether he had heard it or not
Or
doesn't matter
he
to
actually
Lisa.
whistled.
The camera had caught it, and that alone has given her sufficient evidence to believe that her father is still here. Although she has yet to come up with an explanation, she prefers not to, as what was captured has helped her grieve over his death. So then, just who or
That
what
doesn't sound
had
like a
whistled?
good thing to grieve with.
On the night of September 2nd of 2020, a
Yeah,
father walks
could've
into his
been
daughter's
anybody
room
around.
to see if she's okay. It was just then that he heard her screaming for help. Naturally, he runs over to check on her, but when he gets there, this happens.
What's the matter?
Man, that kid looks scarier than anything when it came out of the covers.
Something had clearly terrified his daughter. Although initially thinking that perhaps this might have been a night terror she was having, her parents couldn't shake the feeling that something real had scared her. Never had they ever seen their child this terrified. So, out of curiosity, they check the footage taken from that night to see if anything odd stands out. At first glance, nothing obvious catches their attention, but after looking closely, they see it. Either someone or something had been inside their daughter's room.
What's the matter?
Now it's hard to see where this mysterious figure is at, but according to the mother, it appears at her bedside. A face, presumably that of a woman's, appears for a few seconds before disappearing.
Frame by frame, and that face right there is what popped up. But here is a close-up.
I don't see
right
shit
there, you can clearly see the lips, the teeth, the nose, the eye, the eyebrow, and like hair. You can't tell me that that's not a face.
The parents believe that this had been the reason why their child was afraid. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but a face can somewhat be made out. Although recorded a few years ago, they still can't.
You can't tell me that
she's talking about the weird pixelations here. Like right there, which is not a human face, mind you. If there's an eye here and right here that looks like a teeth, and then right here, which right here is part of the damn floorboard and some pixelation around it. You see that? Or whatever you call it, the edging for the floorboard. I can't think of the name of it. The trim. Oh, no, I didn't want to hit that. Then the nose, which is just discoloration in the wall. And then this right here, which actually looks like an eye. This is not an eye. But that's what she's pointing at. Yeah, no, it's just grainy pixelation.
Eyebrow and like hair.
The hair, I guess she's talking about the carpet.
The parents believe that this had been the reason why their child was afraid. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but a face can somewhat be made out. Although recorded a few years ago, they still can't explain what appeared in this footage. To this day, this video continues to baffle them.
Yes, you had to try very hard to see what she's seen.
Now this next video comes from Brenna Logan, who states that her sister had once worked at a children's center where something very strange happened. According to her, the center was a place for kids of all ages, including those who like to play music. It was pretty much a mix between a music school and a daycare center, which not many children went to for a couple of reasons. But the biggest reason was that they were scared.
Right about now.
Children would often tell workers that a really mean guy was inside the play tunnel for kids. But of course, no one would be there. Other times, daycare staff would find toys misplaced, even though no one had been inside. Now eventually the daycare had shut down when COVID hit. But during this time, the owners had set up cameras to watch over the place in case anyone tried to break in. Although no one did, they did capture something that has left them pretty spooked. The following is their footage. Watch.
Why did it sound like a car? Yeah, it sounded like a car. In the background, I mean. Why did that thing sound like a car is what I'm asking. That looks like a little gerbil. Just going all over the place like... Not a gerbil, but it looked like one from a distance. He just wants to play. Look at him. Just having a good time. Actually, when you pay attention to it, when it got to here and it started moving more often, that didn't actually look like it was part of the video. Because it looked like it was just slid along, like someone put it on a train and had it just a stop image moving itself. Just pay attention to it once you get here. So you can barely tell it here, but the wheels don't look like they're moving. Now this part's where it looks weird. See what I mean? It doesn't look like it was part of the movie.
It now makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things moving on their own, to a strange white ball moving with a mind of its own, this place, as employees claim, is haunted. Now, regardless of the video, Brenna's sister firmly believes this. She no longer works there, but still vividly remembers the creepy experiences she's had while working there. Despite not having footage of these spooky encounters, Brenna doesn't think her sister was just making things up. She believes her, and she believes that whatever was caught on camera is something that will continue to remain a mystery. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. This next video was taken inside a house, where apparently something pretty creepy was caught on camera. Now the person who took this owns not only this house, but a multitude of dogs. Each pet, according to them, is deeply cared for, as they can't help but treat their dogs like children. However, just like kids, there are moments when they do things that make them feel spooked. Whether it's staring at an empty space, or growling at something that isn't there, they act in ways that are very peculiar. This is something that the owner has tried to ignore or pass off as something normal, but after encountering the following incident, they now believe that something else is going on. In the following video, the owner is alone at home when this is captured.
Here. Wow.
Boxers are like my favorite dog. They just so full of energy, life, and love. They don't give a shit about what's going on around.
Happens all the time.
What happens all the time? Did I miss something? Is it the knocking? Because that's just him walking around.
Now, this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened. It was just then that he was able to capture what both he and his wife had been experiencing. These knockings don't seem to have a common source, as they happen randomly throughout the house.
Him walking on the wood
on one
floor.
occasion, the man's wife is alone at home, when suddenly she captures this.
Okay. It just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just happened again.
Okay, now that's a knock.
Move, 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 move. Nobody there.
She did give him enough time to actually get away off that banister over there.
The dog stopped barking now.
Can't say for certain if that's what happened.
Out by the door though.
But she did wait a second to run.
Just like before, the source of these knocks is nowhere to be found. It isn't surprising to the couple that they can't see who or what is knocking. They believe that it's something supernatural. Given the strange behavior exhibited by their dogs, as well as other odd experiences they've had, it only makes sense to them that something unexplainable is happening. But like all videos, this incident remains elusive. Just what exactly did the couple get on camera?
I don't think a coon could make that out.
Now this next segment features two videos, both of which have something in common. In the first clip, which comes from Casey Lee, something happens that to this day gives her goosebumps whenever she thinks about it. On this particular night, Casey was having a few drinks at her house.
Yes, they have
Feeling
thumbs,
a bit tipsy,
Galahad.
she
They can
begins to
choke
talk out
you.
loud. She speaks as if Chris, her deceased husband, was still around. Despite being gone, she talks to him as though he were there. What happens next chills her to the core. Watch.
Chris, please watch over Boston. Daddy's got you, okay? I'll make sure you're okay. I think he'll make sure I'm okay too. That. Really? Oh my God, I couldn't have timed that any better. I hope those cameras pick that up.
Why would that have mattered?
That's insane.
Why would that have
The
mattered
light
if the
flickers
cameras
as if
picked
letting
that
her
up?
know that he's listening.
That's kind of a weird
Aside from
thing
flickering
just
at the
to say
right
out
time,
loud.
it flickers not once, but twice, which viewers believe is a sign that it wasn't a problem with the electricity. Even before this, the dogs appear to sense someone
No shit,
familiar.
someone just turned it on and off.
Understandably, this footage never fails to bring Casey to tears. But as if this wasn't already sentimental enough, the following video captures this. Josie Sanchez is alone at home when
Why is
something
there rice
happens
cooker
that
on the
prompts her to
ground?
take out her phone.
Do it again, Dad. Do it again, Dad. Do it again. Flick the light. Flick the light, Dad.
Yes, dicks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's just bad light. That's just lighting or bad lighting or wiring.
Just like the video prior, Josie believes that this was a
the dicks,
sign.
Care Bear?
Her dad,
Oh, the
according to
dicks.
her, was reaching out by flickering the light. As with Casey's footage, many viewers feel that something supernatural had happened. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit
These
the bell
kinda felt
icon
like they
so
were
you
just
don't miss
a
any
little too
uploads in the future.
try-hardy.
Also be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said,
Not the
until
videos,
next time.
Bizarre Bub, like just the individual videos. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the next one real quick too. Then we'll get back over to the other one.
At around 9 a.m.,
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Toy Story.
So this one, we're going to break this up and watch it. So we'll switch out and back because it's like an hour. It's 16
sister's
minutes
camera,
long.
and we just found something like
It's weird.
it's weird. Okay.
It's a normal Tuesday in October, around 6 p.m., when
I
a
think
young
they're
girl
talking
takes
about
out her
you, Care
camera to
Bear.
record her new toy collection and talk about her day.
I think
What
they're talking
happens
about you,
next
Care Bear.
is downright chilling.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibbity toilet collection that I just got today.
That.
We went to a toy store
Why
and
you
they had
getting
all
your
of
kids
these
shit
things
like that? That's creepy as
it's
fuck.
kinda had these tiny little action
Skibbity full of
figures,
weirdness.
this big Skibbity toilet and this one. And then I saw my friend the other day and we went on a walk and we also got ice cream that day and I'm having a lot of fun.
Huh? No, I said, why would you get your kid stuff like that? The skibbity toilet. Oop, don't know how you got that from that. Craziest. Oh, right. I should probably full screen this. Sorry, guys. Huh.
When they've got energy
Damn
and
it.
you've got no plan, Sky Zone is here for you. Drop in for the day or get a
The little girl looks up and seems frozen in fear as she stares at something that we can't see. She stares motionless for over 20 seconds and then gets up and hurries out of the room.
Yeah,
the camera continues to record and captures something that seems to follow her.
This looks like a piece of
Later,
fabric.
the little
that was
girl's
thrown
older
across.
sister, Charity Lewis, is looking through the camera's footage and finds this strange recording completely by accident. Charity shares the clip on Instagram and says that before viewing this video, she had no idea that her little sister had experienced anything strange. To this day, the recording remains a mystery. Up on the housetop, an urban explorer checks out a group of small abandoned buildings in the middle of nowhere, deep in the woods of Poland. Eventually, it gets too dark to explore, and he decides to leave. But hanging around till after dark seems to have been a terrible mistake.
It is in any given situation. It's dangerous to be near a dilapidated building when you can't see anything. I know I'm one to talk, 'cause when I was a kid, I used to go with my cousins. And... Who the fuck is that? Shit, yep. I like how he's barely running to get out of
Someone can
there.
be seen chasing the now panicking urban explorer, and whoever it is seems to have come from right off the goddamn roof. The urban explorer runs off into the woods to escape, but whoever this strange person is now seems to be following him.
You're leading him to you with the light, you dumb fuck. See, now this is the stuff that creeps me out. There's all kinds of crazy fuckers that hide out in this shit. Squatters and bullshit like that. Raccoon stuff here, I saw it. Well, you tried to run away flashing a light backwards. It means he can see it. He knows how to find you now.
Thankfully, the urban explorer makes it home safe and shares his footage on YouTube. A curious viewer points out just how pale the unknown stranger seems to be.
No shit,
Another
he's
viewer
wearing
claims
a
that they
mask.
too have visited the abandoned buildings and that they also saw the
You can
same
clearly
creepy
see the
man.
mask.
Either way,
one of
this
those
strange guy
long-faced
swooping down
masks.
from the roof to chase the urban explorer away is truly creepy, and it seems like something right out of a horror movie.
This is probably something that's like staged, but there's always the possibility that there's someone there waiting. Not for you, but you just happen to be there at the right time for them.
Cave Crisis.
Or they're trying
Alex
to scare
Cantrell
you
from the
away
YouTube
from their
channel
home.
Underground Explorers is
Squatters
invited
will
to
do
explore a
that.
cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water, making it very difficult to enter and explore.
Yeah, you gotta
Now
be
I'm going to
careful
go ahead and say
going-
that this video is not
doing
exactly
spelunking and
anything
shit like that.
paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now,
or you
in
find a
accordance
bear.
with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
All right, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now, so people won't be mad at me. So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah. So we got the action adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys were like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels.
Breathe on it a little bit.
Danger.
Danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think it's gonna work too well if like the little intakes get clogged with water.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
I like how that guy's bitching about safety in a place where it's easy to get trapped and caught.
Is it beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate.
Probably not our.
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might.
Get into it.
If the entire cave has bad air, don't go down there. You'll suffocate.
Already the air differ. A lot further.
I don't ever really get the idea of why people want to spelunk. It's not like there's going to be a beautiful
When people
sight
ask me
down
what I
there.
do, I can never choose just one thing to describe myself. I'm a YouTube creator, obviously, but I'm an engineer too. I'm also an entrepreneur and a pilot.
Come on.
And a violinist.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
This is where we're at right now.
Yeah, this is intense. I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah,
that makes me
heard that yet.
That makes me feel good because I was scared in here and I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, it's a piece of cake. Let's climb it.
Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears.
Yeah, same. Oh man.
Water in my eyes. Snorkel would be nice right about now. Yeah. I got so much water in my nose. Good times. Good times.
You know, I don't know if you really see much others have it. It's just a bunch of rocks, dirt, and water.
Is he under?
It's not like there's like any beautiful sights down there or big ass caverns that would look beautiful. I just don't get the mentality behind it.
Are you going, Jacob? Oh, he just bailed.
What got him? Is it a person or is...
Oh my God! I'm coming out. All right, we'll back it out. Back it out. Come on out.
The fuck did he get hit with? Was it a crocodile? I'm pretty sure that thing would have eat his ass. I don't think they go underground though.
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob
Crystals
is a
you tend
little
to
further
find in
ahead
like
a part of the
bigger,
cave that is so submerged
bigger
that there's
cave
barely
areas.
room to breathe.
Not so much in the
As he
spelunking
ducks under
stuff.
the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can. But he
Oh,
slams
that's what
into
that
Alex,
was.
dragging him underwater too.
His friend
Luckily,
panicked.
the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal.
But yeah, like 90% of like spelunking caves just go like smaller and smaller. They don't go into like bigger open areas. The crystals and formations like that tend to be in bigger areas where like water can drop and shit like that.
I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel.
No, they're not spelunkers, but I do think they go underground and shit like
that.
I just don't
you
know
can watch this entire
where they're
cave
at,
exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel.
But it would
Underground
probably have ate his
Explorers.
ass if there was a croc in there.
Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted. The story goes that if you go around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
But I can understand exploring a bigger cave system, just not spelunking.
Just knock on it, knock. No, go.
Pop, pop, pop.
Knock harder. Let him know. Let him.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let him.
It just screamed hell.
Unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever happened next remains a mystery. The thing in the tunnel. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy video that her friend Laura recorded
lived
in an
in
abandoned
smaller
railway tunnel
cave-ish
in
areas.
Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in
wasn't sure.
1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out.
Nope, we're going into Care Bear's mom's territory. For some reason, I get the feeling that this might be a video game.
Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm.
It's an erection!
As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just
couldn't really
don't
tell you
know.
what that one was.
So you tell me what you think this is down in the comments.
If you looked above the hole, you could see that there's a like a break in the ceiling of that tunnelish area. So someone could be up there with like a string or something, and they made something to put down there to pull it up. But I honestly have no idea what that is. I can't make it out. Maybe it's a toy with a hose over top of it, like a pantyhose.
Open house. Reddit user / realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Yep, that's a normal reaction for someone to run like that, if it is
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962.
Man, that bottom and top are terrible looking. They don't work together at all. I can't imagine anyone looking at that color of the bottom and being like, that would look good on me.
Booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Sure is vintage. So vintage, it's got its own haunting. The original family's still living there. I used to
Go
have.
ahead, do
Well,
it again.
I not me, but my cousins used to have a door like that
Go
that
ahead.
had the weird like diamond-esque knobs. They're not diamonds, but they look like it. Why are you obsessed with the door?
Hey, sorry I'm late. I was getting the cake.
This Adam is on WhatsApp.
Everyone here?
Yep, everyone on the WhatsApp.
Like the door open. Why are you obsessed with the door itself? And not what's on the other side of the door.
Open this door. Go ahead, open this door.
Yeah, open the damn door, Johnny.
Open this door like you did the other one.
I'm not paying you not to open this door. She's walking around too cinematic like. She's definitely planned that. Just an FYI too, there actually is a market of people who buy houses like this to try to find hauntings. So, yeah, they're actually pretty lucrative, or at least they were.
Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Yeah. If you want to get paid, you open that damn door, Johnny. Yeah, see, she's being too cinematic with how she moves around.
A door suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked, but she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves.
I mean, she wasn't actually running when she left. She was power walking. I don't trust that at all.
Crazier as a smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice. So again, I ask, did you see it? Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra
right here
seems to slowly darken. And then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home, but this was the first time that she finally captured it on camera. Ride of a lifetime. Gustavo Alcaraz from Mazatlan, Mexico is celebrating his 10th birthday with his family in a small amusement park. After gathering his courage, the young boy goes on a roller coaster for the very first time. A total of 8 people get on the roller coaster, all Gustavo's family. His proud mother sits in the front and records a video of Gustavo's first roller coaster ride. But her camera catches something that Gustavo and his family simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
You'll never catch me on one of these damn things. I'm a chicken.
Johnny.
Yeah, just watch back there.
¡Ay, mamá, me da miedo! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Ay, me da miedo! ¿Otra vez? Sí, son 3 vueltas, son 5 o 6 vueltas.
Meow, 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 meow.
¡Está bien recio!
The footage is grainier than it used to be. This is like a 10, maybe 12-year-old video. There he is. Look. The guy was back there the entire time. He was just laying down.
Y fue el señor que se iba, güey. Así es el fuego aquí.
¡Ya!
¿Vieron un brincolín?
¿Cuál?
He was definitely eating. He needed him a nap.
Ay, aquí donde va, me da miedo.
That kid's not scared. He's having too much fun.
You see, none of Gustavo's family got in the last cart on the roller coaster, and it's empty for most of the ride. But during the second lap, someone or something seems to appear out of thin air. The figure is hardly noticeable at first, but then it seems to transform into a solid person, seemingly wearing all black and sitting all alone. Now, the roller coaster has not stopped a single time to allow for a person to get on or off. So just who or what
You
is
watched
this?
him like setting up.
Now, what makes this capture even creepier is that years ago, 2 people lost their lives on a larger roller coaster that stood on the same land. After the tragic accident, that roller coaster was condemned and dismantled. It was replaced by this smaller, safer, family-friendly ride. So could this be the spirit of one of the victims of the older roller coaster
There's all
accident?
kinds of weird shit that happens at these
this track
theme parks from
over
time to time.
and over?
Not ghost
Let me
related,
know
but
what
you
you
know,
think.
stuff that create ghosts.
Hanako-san. A group of friends at a high school in Japan hear crying coming from the restroom during their lunch break. Now in Japan, there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanako-san. This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan.
This one,
The
Hanako
group
of
moves
the
in, all of them a bit
toilet.
hesitant to investigate the source of the creepy sound. Needless to say, it did not go well.
I don't really remember the lore to this one, but it's an actual ghost story. It's called Hanako-san of the Toilet. They actually made an anime about it, I believe. I never watched it, though. The Japanese toilets have always been weird to me.
The girls are just about to leave until they suddenly hear a loud bang and go back for a look. The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls. The group runs in fear, and the video cuts. Now, unfortunately, there's no source to be found for this video. It appeared on the internet as mysteriously as the Japanese legend. So did the girls capture evidence of Hanako-san? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I felt certain.
Care Bear, if you ever become a ghost, that's probably what you'd be the ghost of too.
I felt
is a
supported
toilet.
throughout the entire transfer process. Transferring my credits to university.
Scary videos. Jason Barber from Salisbury, North Carolina comes home from work and he gets the unexpected scare of a lifetime.
The fuck is it doing over there? No, it should definitely be a toilet.
A big angry snake is hiding around the edges of Jason's front door and lunges out in an attempt to bite
Or the
him.
ghost of the truck
Luckily
stop.
for Jason, the bite was a miss, and the snake is actually a non-poisonous black rat snake.
That's our only two
But
options.
Something to be learned from this. If you walk up and your cat is just staring at the door and meowing for no reason, maybe take a closer look before you just head in. In another clip, a man and woman have a
What was
similar
he doing hanging up by that door anyways? No, you wouldn't, Care Bear. You'd be the guardian of the toilet.
The couple pulls out an old step stool and is shocked to find a large snake hiding under a box right in front of it. They make a run for it with their puppy following close behind. But the puppy is not gonna let the snake have his toy. So he just runs back in and yoinks it away. Snake or not, nothing is getting his favorite toy. While you are sleeping, it's 3 in the morning in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Jorge Cruz and his family are all fast asleep in bed.
It would
Suddenly,
be
their
Tickle
bedroom door
Chicken
slams
of the
shut.
toilet.
Now Jorge is woken up by the sound, but doesn't think much of it and goes back to sleep. But the next day, he begins to wonder what could have caused the door to slam. He checks their baby monitor footage, and what he finds makes his blood run cold.
I'd be scared of children too. They're scary. Come home that one day, and then your wife is like, "We're gonna have a baby," and then I'd be like, "No!" See, that ghost is not as scary as that baby is. I think that ghost is thinking twice about being there because there's a baby there. It's like, this thing's scary as shit. It's like, yeah, I'm leaving. Fuck this, I'm out. It's like, hey, you got a baby in here.
Loud banging can be heard before
Maybe call
the
the
bedroom door
exterminators?
slams shut. Then a dark shadow-like figure can be seen creeping up the bottom
It
of
probably
the baby's
is.
crib, seemingly watching the child sleep. The dark mass seems to reach over toward the child, even moving around a stuffed animal. Then
It's like,
it
I really
simply
want this
disappears
stuffed animal,
into
but
thin
I don't want to
air.
deal with that baby.
Jorge says that he feels the entity might be a dark presence in his home. So did the family capture a paranormal entity on camera? Let me know what you think. Apartment tour gone wrong.
The baby is
a
what
realtor
saved them from
Lansing,
being
South
haunted.
Carolina is giving a tour of a brand new luxury apartment to an interested couple. Then it goes terribly wrong.
It helps sometimes.
I don't know how I feel about those mirror windows in the outer edges.
Yeah, that would help me actually. Yeah. Is that closet?
That's washer dryer hookups.
Yeah. Cool.
Is that
Oh,
the
sorry,
baby's name,
Kiki.
Care Bear? Because I'm on board if it is.
Do you like? There's a person in there. There's a person in here. Hello. I'm so sorry about that. It's okay.
The woman touring the apartment heads alone into the back bedroom and checks out the closet. But surprise, because there's just some weird dude hiding in there. Understandably, she kind of freaks out and runs out of the room and warns the others. The realtor is shocked, and after checking out the bedroom herself, she just says, okay, we're gonna go.
Do you like? There's a person in there. There's a person in here.
Yeah. That's why you never take the bottom floor on an apartment.
Now,
Less
it
places
bears
they
repeating
can
that these
sneak
are
in.
brand new luxury apartments in a guarded community. So it seems odd that a squatter could even get in there.
No, it's not.
What would you do if you were touring an
It's
apartment
easy to
and
sneak
a guy just
into
popped
a
out of
gated
the closet?
community.
They
They just put fences up around.
Ohio,
Most of them
is the
aren't that
Schrader Road Tunnel,
great for keeping
built underneath
people
a set
out.
of railroad tracks.
Even
in
that one that
1927,
Spalding lived
the
in,
old road
Care
tunnel
Bear,
is said to be
was
extremely
kinda shitty.
haunted. The story goes that long ago, a woman was carrying her baby while walking along the train tracks.
You just get paid for a fence around the
two were
community.
hit by an oncoming train. It is said that her ghost and the ghost of her baby haunt the Schrader Road Tunnel. Many people who have traveled through the tunnel report that they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman holding her baby. Others report hearing odd, unexplained wails and moans. Because of this, locals started referring to the Schrader Tunnel by a very different and much creepier name, the Crybaby Tunnel. So, Levi Woodruff is intrigued by the spooky stories and sets out to explore the Crybaby Tunnel late one night. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
So I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place, it's local around my area. And they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. It's a dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done. This place is spooky.
Meow, meow. Yeah, no, it's definitely a squatter. You're right, Care Bear. Care Bear's the only unexplained well here. That sounds mono again, so they probably edited that in.
Arctic natives just call cold plunges plunges.
But to be fair, when they're in a tunnel, the sound will travel on both sides. So that could just be that. It's probably some squatters that live in there.
Hell no. Hell no.
In the pitch black darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the disturbing cries of a baby. Familiar with the spooky stories about the tunnel, Levi makes a run for it. So could these cries belong to the spirit of the baby that tragically passed away at the creepy old railroad tunnel?
Probably
and
squatters.
Is the ghost of the baby's mother also inside, just waiting for someone to come in?
Uh-oh. Is that how the baby was born?
Hell no. Hell no.
In a flash.
Man, that makes so clear through that bitch so good. You want that bitch, that's your ass. Hey man, what you do?
Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then like a bolt out of the blue, fun time is over.
I'm gonna do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living.
I love what that guy does with his hand right there. Just how he holds it up in the air right after he gets scared. Shit, I gotta fix something here. I fucked up my panel while I was trying to move that. Come on now. There we go. Sorry, guys. Bam. There we go. We got it done now.
Them running inside in
Look how he's holding his hand up. He's like, eh, no, no, no.
Antoine's restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story online and followed it up with one of the creepiest pictures
I mean, it's a possibility.
I need to tell you
Doubtful
guys
someone
about
abandoned
the
their
most
baby
insane
just
evidence
because.
that I have ever seen of a ghost.
Just because if someone abandoned their baby, that would lead to murder, or not murder charges, but it could lead to like murder charges for leaving a baby out to die in a fucking tunnel when they figure out where the baby was.
Existing backstory. I was at a company get together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. We've all looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's. New Orleans, first of all, super
That
haunted
sounds
city.
familiar.
If you know, you know. And Antoine's is one of the oldest restaurants in the city, one of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in America. It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail. It is a really well-established place, has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant, and he is offered a tour of the
Babies
wine cellar.
are scary.
The wine cellar
They are.
is huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection. My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop, doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day. The next morning, he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took.
The hell is that?
So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black.
I mean, it looks like someone in a
Victorian
costume.
dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant. Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond the grave? Well, let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio, as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard.
Care Bear, you forgot to tell me that the
house.
I didn't change
For
the
some
title.
reason, the door is open.
You butt.
Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
I was kind of wondering why I wasn't seeing any traffic.
Antonio.
Yeah, I just fixed it, so you refresh, it'll change it, but hello, Helen. Just a heads up. It's Friday Night Spooks. Friday nights kind of become our spook night for the most part. We do dose of the internet stuff on some Fridays, so.
Hey.
We're mainly just debunking them and bullshitting about it. I mean, these commercials are very scary. Oh my God, maximum reliability.
Hey, loco. Soy Javier, boludo.
Before I forget, since a few people in here, just to give a heads up, tomorrow we'll be doing a collaboration with Silent Blossom Wolf on the new Little Nightmares game that's coming out. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Anyways, back to this. Yes, you need lots of protection, Care Bear. I mean, all that truck stop nights, you know, you need protection for that shit.
Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos, salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Done. Yes, like the condoms, Care Bear. You need to start using those at the truck stops.
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare.
I hate when they add those images in of someone being behind you that's not actually part of the damn video. I know he's doing it to build up suspense and whatnot. They do. And truck stop diseases. They do that too. That's mainly the reason you need to be having them. You need your protection, Care Bear.
A door swings open by itself, and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door.
That's a fucking
7
cat.
feet in the air.
It's a goddamn
Javier
cat.
has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
Esta la pieza.
Yeah, it was a fucking cat.
Mierda.
See? It even killed a rat.
Una laucha.
Poor little rat.
Un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo.
Yeah, it's called being afraid because you're making yourself paranoid. So I need to throw condoms at people who are yes, you do. We'll call it attacking. Yes, that's what's happening. Care Bear's being attacked, so you gotta throw condoms to help her out.
¿Quién anda ahí?
What's with the black spot on the camera? He may have said it, but I wasn't paying attention. You gotta work on your pitch. Helen. And you gotta scream bad, Care Bear, bad, when you're throwing them at her. Why would you lock yourself in the bathroom? Well, I know, Care Bear. But that's on you. We don't know what your dealings are with the truckers.
Hola.
We just know you need to use protection.
¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre?
My damn chat's not scrolling down right now, so it's hard to keep up with this.
Hey!
see someone there, why would you still be there? I mean, my first instinct when I see someone there is like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to leave.
He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside.
Yeah, I mean, just a friend walking around in the house.
There's something in the basement. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho.
We don't leave judgments, Care Bear. You just need to be protected, that's all.
Plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
We don't care to hold judgments. You just take some protection, Care Bear. Take some protection. Yeah, you gotta watch out about going to abandoned places, because there's a lot of squatters and bullshit like that. If you saw someone in there, why would your reaction be to walk right back up on that?
What the hell? As Oliver looks inside the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing inside the room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look.
That's not protection, Care Bear.
There seems to have just disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat.
Oh, is that a real thing, Helen?
If you don't know,
Australia doesn't
across the world,
usually do
people
basements.
have reported seeing a being
kind of
known
strange.
as the quote Hat Man.
But
some
I don't really know if we build them here that much anymore these days.
The Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence?
How do they build your houses flat? That's kind of weird not to have an attic, because that's just extra space in the house.
Back in August 2021, an unexpected flash flood swept through downtown
get the basement
Omaha,
thing, 'cause that
Nebraska.
takes a lot of digging.
At around 10 p.m., Tony Liu and his two friends are relaxing in his apartment and watching the weather reports about.
And if there's like a lot of soft soil, your house won't actually work there. So, but I just don't get the attic thing, because that's just kind of a built-in structure that's part of the like house design. Unless they make your house flat, which is weird because it would be more susceptible to damage from wind.
About the flood. They decide to take the elevator down to have a look at the flooded city streets for themselves. It was a very bad idea.
Yeah,
Let me
rain
see your
too.
best moose impression.
Hello? Hello. I'm your
I
child
hate when
and I'm
the
in
commercials
prison.
come on like
Why
this.
are you scamming me?
Saving.
Swimming in the water. Okay, can you please just...
How fast did that flood?
Tony and his friends didn't realize, but the lower levels of the apartment building were completely flooded with disgusting sewer water. As the elevator reaches the lobby, water pours inside, causing the elevator to malfunction and
They're on the
trap them
11th
inside
floor,
with the
what,
rising
aren't they?
water.
Once it got towards kind of my neck, chest, that's when I kind of, okay, like, I could possibly die in here.
The water continues to flood in, filling the elevator to the point that the three friends can barely keep their head above water. Tony is panicked and makes an
There should be an
emergency phone
access
call
thing-
to his
or access
roommate,
panel on
Dalen
the roof.
Stapp, and the roommate hurries downstairs to try to help his trapped friends.
I told them, hey, I'm gonna die in here if you guys don't come and try to do something.
We went.
I mean, in all fairness, I have an attic myself that I have never been in. So I don't use mine either.
Down into about shoulder deep water and just tried pulling it apart with everything we could. We had to get them out or it could have been fatal.
Tony's roommate Dalen finally manages to pry open the flooded elevator doors to free his friends from what could have been their watery grave. Luckily, they all escape and swim to safety without so much as a scratch. Not surprisingly, Tony Liu says that this was the scariest thing that has ever happened to him.
How scary was this? Honestly, I would say this is number one, the most scariest thing in my life. Yep. Hands down.
Drowning in sewage water probably would be pretty top on my list too.
Factory worker Kama Kaylee recently moved from his home country of Greenland to live and work in Denmark. But little did he know that the apartment he moved into had a horribly dark past. 7 years ago, a 49-year-old man was brutally attacked.
I never
and
hear
lost his
anything
life
good
right
about
outside
Denmark.
the apartment's front door. After Kama moves in, he begins to notice his things moving and falling to the floor for no reason. He hears the creepy sound of someone knocking on his door, and doors inside the apartment slam shut for no reason. One afternoon, Kama hears strange sounds coming from somewhere inside his apartment. He pulls out his phone and starts to record as he tries to find the source of the odd noises. But then, this happens.
I mean, I'm not really seeing anything out of the ordinary. Those noises are probably just his neighbors beating on the doors for him. All right, there you go. Now, that
Kama
could
gets
still
a
be
good
the
jump
wind
scare
in
as a
there.
door slams shut right in front of him. And
It sounded like he had
it
something
seems to
that was
literally
letting wind
scare a
in.
fart right out of him.
Okay.
But now, this is where the fun ends and things start to get really dark. Because another day, not long after sunset, the eerie activity in the apartment starts up once again. Now, Kama is a bit scared, but once again, he takes out his phone to try to record proof of the creepy activity in his apartment. What happens next is truly creepy.
I'm telling you, man, people who sleep with their doors open, crazy people. Oh no. It's an interesting design choice for a closet. You crazy as shit, Helen. We've already came to that conclusion a long time ago. The hell you doing here? That's the reason that you're being here is a litmus test for being crazy. Yeah, and you a psychopath for sleeping with your doors open.
A cupboard door opens by itself and Kama's helmet slides across the floor. Later that night,
I
Kama
missed that
decides
part.
to live stream from his apartment. He says that he's having trouble sleeping because he keeps hearing things moving and falling to the floor over in the next room. What happens next, live on camera, is downright chilling.
You know, this is a random question, but what is the native dialect for Denmark? Is it Danish? Okay. I was just curious. I've never actually thought about it. I mean, at this point, aren't you used to it, bud? Why would you run away? You live there. You gotta deal with it. There's supposed to be someone in his window up there. Or is that not his room?
On stream, Kama hears the sounds of his belongings falling to the floor in the other room. But when he goes to investigate,
yeah, but you gotta go back, Galahad. You gotta go back.
Kama's had enough and runs down the stairs and out of the building. But when he looks up at his apartment window, he is shocked to see someone or something standing inside his apartment, seemingly looking right down at him.
Yeah, you got to worry about your neighbors too.
Could
get too many complaints, they'll deport your ass out of the country.
Ghost of the man whose life was taken there. Let me know.
Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. More performance with every drive.
What you think? Just a quick side note, but Greenlandic is only spoken by around 57,000 people in the entire world. So a huge thank you to Nuke's Top 5 viewer Wilhelm for translating The Midnight Whisper. Red Easer Mike is up around midnight after his family have all went to bed. He suddenly smells a strange odor coming from the living room, and he suspects that one of the family
Eskimos
pets
is the
might
proper
have
term for
urinated on the floor.
the indigenous
But as
people. I
Mike
can't remember the
begins
name of
searching
it
for the
though.
telltale puddle, something scares the absolute out of him.
Inuit. There we go. You got it. You got it. Probably not someone squatting there, Care Bear. That would have been too noisy of a situation for someone to easily do that.
A small childlike voice seems to whisper, "Mike," from somewhere nearby. Mike just books it up the stairs, leaving his dog and his concerned little kitten in the background.
That kid's like, what?
What the hell
What's
just
going
happened? Now, Mike says that he lives in an old 1850s house near the coast of Herring Cove, Canada. It has a slight bit of dark history, but he says that he's never experienced anything remotely paranormal before this night. In fact, Mike has never even made a single post about anything supernatural until this strange incident.
I love that kitty over there, though.
Literally,
just look at how he reacts. He's awesome. Look, just watch. Kitty! What? Food?
Followed home. Back in 2015, Candace Gardner and her husband attended a Halloween party at an abandoned and allegedly haunted prison.
Well, this
dark
one's
history.
Just to give you a heads up. While this one's going on, I'm gonna go grab a drink and hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Was a huge mistake. Candace says that the entire night at the party, she felt like something was watching her. And ever since that night, strange things have been happening in Candace's home. She now believes that a malicious entity might have followed her home from the old prison, a dark spirit that intends to harm her and her family. Soon after the prison trip, Candace begins to experience unexplained activity in her home. Lights flicker on and off at night while Candace and her husband sleep. Doors in the house open and close on their own. But scariest of all, the spirit begins to aggressively throw objects at Candace. And these frightening incidents continue to escalate, as it seems that the entity wants to seriously hurt Candace. While Candace is sleeping, she starts to wake up to painful, violent attacks, as if some unseen force is roughly grabbing or pulling at her. And she says she caught proof. So late one night, Candace and her husband fall asleep while watching TV on the couch. As the couple sleeps, a CCTV camera in the room captures something absolutely horrifying.
You know, I totally believe that happened with you, Helen, with the dummy and everything, or whatever you call it. Dummy. You said that. I'm just going to take this. Don't worry about it. Just go back to bed. I'm just taking this. It's mine.
Candace's leg appears to get grabbed and twisted painfully into the air by an invisible force. She wakes up in a panic and screams for her husband to help her, but all he can do is grab her leg and pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free Candace's legs from whatever is pulling on it, but poor Candace is left sobbing in pain and fear. Now, I have to say that after
what do you know, Galahad? I can sew too. And by sew, I mean pay someone else to do it for me. Mainly Care Bear.
watching this footage and hearing Candace's desperate pleas for help, this video is very compelling. But do you believe that a dark entity followed Candace home from the prison and is now violently haunting her home? Let me know what you think. As for Candace, she says that...
Yeah, it followed her home. Once you become a prison bitch of someone, you're always a prison bitch of someone.
Her family still experiences terrifying paranormal events to this day.
Gabby's
My chewing gets loud, let me know, guys.
Presented by Walmart is in a meowsing new stage show.
Heads up, popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong is back, this time investigating an abandoned school in China that is said to be extremely haunted. As his live stream audience watches, Xiaolong begins to hear unexplained noises from somewhere in the building. He's a little on edge as he goes to check out the strange sounds. What happens next is... just watch.
听见没？开回音呢。
Just a goddamn head. I mean, it probably scared the shit out of me too.
Xiaolong gets the fright of his life because of a plastic statue head. But luckily, Xiaolong delivers a good old-fashioned slap upside the head to put that statue back in line. But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit more frightening. As Xiaolong...
You know, those desks were pretty nice. Like, not all of them, but some of them were in good shape. I might have to go ghost hunting in old factories and schools and shit like that to get equipment for my house.
explores deeper into the haunted school. This happens.
Is that a rat? I thought it was a rat, but it looks like it's not. It's like, yes.
我叫你玩，操你妈！我叫你玩。
Don't know what the hell it is. Let's just throw it away. Okay, caveman, we'll be here.
我操！我操！我去你妈！
All those
A
lights.
small ball inside a classroom rolls across the floor by itself. So Xiaolong chucks it out a window. But then the lights hanging from the ceiling come crashing down, almost hitting Xiaolong. Now luckily the ghost hunter made it out safe, but he's not done just yet. Inside one of the school's many rooms, he finds a dirty old mirror. And this is when his exploration takes a terrifying turn.
The hell is that? Man, I can't really make shit out there. Fuck your mother. What the hell is that supposed to... Is that like an expression in China? Like, I get, you know, you fuck you and shit like that, but directly fuck your mother? Just be careful. This guy's got some anger issues, man. Helen, don't let him lie to you. I can only imagine that Galahad's just 3D printing like boobs and putting them all over his walls.
你妈了个逼！
Don't deny it, Galahad. You've been caught.
操你妈！你哪里好了？
This dude's got some real anger issues. You know we'd all do it, by the way, Galahad, so no need hiding it.
In the mirror's reflection, someone can be seen standing behind Xiaolong, but when he swings around in terror, there's no one there. After an attempt at kicking and flailing at the invisible entity, Xiaolong finds that the reflection of the figure has disappeared. But now he spots a shadowy face peeking in from a window, and the heavy closet comes crashing down right in front of him. The activity is becoming a little too intense.
That's pretty cool.
So Xiaolong decides to leave and ends his live stream. You can see even more terrifying moments from this ghost hunt over on the YouTube channel.
I've never been handy with shit like that, so I never got into little hobbies like that.
Popular Saudi Arabian explorer Jassim is back on another exploration to find and capture evidence of the paranormal. This time Jassim investigates a long-abandoned apartment complex. Eerily enough, he finds evidence that a child once lived here.
صورة أطفال
For unknown reasons, old black and white photos of a young girl have been taped to the wall in one of the many abandoned rooms. Now these seem completely out of place in the old decrepit building.
Oh, cool.
Then, nearby, Jasim finds a creepy drawing of the popular children's cartoon, Scooby-Doo. And this is when things start to get really weird.
I'm honestly surprised you don't talk to Care Bear more about D&D. She's a big buff on D&D.
Because Jasim starts to hear strange, unexplained sounds.
Yeah, a buff.
في حد؟ Hello?
Manipulative, Helen. Manipulative.
The explorer hears the sounds of someone or something moving around inside the building, seemingly close by. Jasim eventually finds a small courtyard, and what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله.
As Jasim walks by old towels hung on a clothesline, he sees the terrifying pale face of a child with pitch black eyes peeking back at him. Terrified, Jasim jumps back, but whoever or whatever it was has...
I'm not 100% on this, but I want to say that that is a layover, like where they cut a piece out of a video and add something in, because that looks exactly like the scene from, and I cannot remember the fucking name of the game for the life of me, but it's an old oceanic horror game. Not old, it's actually relatively new, but it's like within a couple of years. I just fucking can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
Disappeared. So could this be the ghost of a child? Perhaps even the little girl from the photos he found earlier. Could this be the sinister entity of a jinn?
Not oceanic, Malaysian.
Or is
I don't know why I
this
said
just really
oceanic.
good effects and a very elaborate hoax? I leave it up to you to decide.
Hey Tyler, how you doing today, bud?
In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Okay, I gotta put these chips down or I'm not gonna stop eating them.
The man looks under his bed but sees nothing that could explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed, and the video cuts. Now, I'm in no way claiming that this
That's what
video
Care
is
Bear
real,
looked like when she was a
but
kid.
It is definitely very creepy. And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide. Unstable. This next strange video was recorded by a CCTV camera in a horse stable, but the location of the stable and the original source
How's
of
the
the
day
footage
treating you, by the
are
way, Tyler?
unknown. The video shows a horse in its stall, relaxed and peaceful. But around 2:39 a.m., there's an odd dark flash across
we
the
have something on a
CCTV
track.
camera.
Ooh, something.
And then
Yeah.
all hell breaks loose.
Maybe. I don't really know what that would be, though. It's probably just them cutting something out and then adding, like cutting the film out when he went from the under the bed to top of the bed. And then they added that head in later.
Something unknown disturbs the horse so much that it panics and actually breaks right through its stall. But that's not all, because as the horse roams loose in the stable, what happens next is truly bizarre.
Oh no, you can use TTS as much as you want. You don't have to apologize for that. Use it to scare me if you want to. That's what it's there for. Scare me and get my attention if I'm not fully paying attention to chat. I went to a lot of effort to set up Scrungle's cell and money, so I want you guys using that whenever you want to. I'm glad you do. I got him for people to like. Not to like, but I got him made him so people would have something else to like on the channel. My bad. Couldn't get a thought out there for some reason.
The horse lingers at a different stall, disturbing one of the other horses as it kicks and makes panic noises. The horse then seems to angrily attempt to leap over into the other stall with that horse. The stable owner says that this incident is one of the weirdest things he's ever experienced with one of his horses. Now, this video was shared to TikTok, and comments mention that the culprit might be Jen, as apparently it is said that Jens will often torment horses. And there was also that odd dark flicker in the camera footage. So, paranormal or not? Really, without a source, we'll never know what happened here.
So strange, it's like Jens
just randomly lost
Jens will fuck with horses. Mind. What the fuck does the Jen got? Doesn't it have something better to do with his time than to mess with fucking horses?
Jared from Baguio, Philippines is working the night shift.
Like, go terrify the shit out of Fred down the corner.
Who needs a lift? What happens next is something he'll never
leave that horse alone. All right, I remember this one.
What you have done here will never be forgotten.
I know I said that we were going to split this up into video or smaller ones so we didn't watch it the whole time, but it was actually pretty good, so I kept on it. He was looking for some tang, Galahad. What did I lie about? Oh yeah, I did. Totally lied. You're right. Bap, 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 bap.
Diyos ko po. Wala. Multa ata yung nasakay ko ah. Ay, sh**. Wala. Multo yung nasakay ko.
Why does it sound like a door is opening when there's not one opening?
Diyos ko. May sumakay kanina. May sumakay kanina, pero bakit nawala?
Yeah, the fucking drink that you used to be able to get tang was awesome.
May sumakay kanina, wala.
I remember making that powdered stuff. It was better. It was like one of the better drinks. I wonder if they still make it.
We can see the taxi door open and close, and Jarek swears a woman wearing a long white and purple dress stepped into his taxi.
Get into a knife fight, Care Bear and Tyler. Do it for my pleasure. Do it for my amusement.
After a short drive, he looks into his rearview mirror to discover that there's no woman in his car. She has disappeared. He's baffled and looks around the back seat in startled disbelief. Jarek says he was tired and never got a good look at the woman's face, but he's certain a woman got in his car. So
Oh,
could
yeah,
it be
they
that
do make
Jarrett
the
gave a
Tang Pack.
taxi
Well,
ride to a spirit?
that's a wiki page. I don't
Or
know if
just
that's
what do you
accurate.
think was happening here?
You know what? Let me look at Walmart's site real quick. That would be an easy way to see if I can find it. All right, and we'll do our normals. Just remember, guys, go check out Nuke's Top 5 and give him a like. Help him out a little bit. He doesn't really need my help, but you know, it's still nice to be friendly to people, especially if we're using their stuff. Okay, so that's the one we just watched. I'll set this one up for when we get done with Bizarre Bubs. Let me go ahead and get that up. Pop.
At around 9 a.m. on
We've already
Monday
seen
morning,
this one.
a teenage girl named Mildred
Not
Neva
the video,
wakes
but
up to
just
find her
this
dog
specific
snuggled
one.
up on her blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once,
My
her
search
dog has
history? What
finally
about my
chosen
search
to nestle up
history?
in
What did
bed
it
with
do?
her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified. After looking closely at
She's
the footage,
also a klutz
she
too.
saw
Don't
it.
trust her.
This is what she caught.
Oh. Fucking Walmart has Tang too. I'm gonna have to get me some and try it out and see if it's as good as it was when I was a kid. It seems like they only have the orange flavor though. No, there's a pineapple one. Smaller variants. Strawberry Frezza? Never heard of that before. Oh, okay. That's cool. Wait a minute. They've got fucking... what's it called? Shit, my brain's dead. Cantaloupe Tang. That's awesome. Just from you using your actual YouTube for this is all I mean. Oh, you mean the ghost stuff, Tyler? Before we go on with this.
See the wings?
Oh, never mind.
Fortune is.
Fucking commercial started as soon as I tried to pause it.
Perfect. Wow. Oh, I've seen it all.
Actually surprised to see him in a good vibes type movie.
Rated R.
According to viewers.
Okay. My search history is not a big issue because I don't use this channel to look up stuff. I actually have my own my old YouTube channel that I use, the Celsius Boltfire one, to watch stuff. So I don't have to worry about my history getting all fucked up and having weird shit on it all the
makes
time.
sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something
Yeah,
was in the room.
what's his name?
The only other person in
shit. Keanu Reeves. Fucking that dude is like one of the most awesome people you'll ever meet. He only has stories of him going around helping out. He uses public transportation. He doesn't he doesn't do anything out of the wild. He lives in a modest like situation. Like he doesn't try to live above anyone else. So his house is like something like mine. I think he actually lives in an apartment if I remember right. But there's all kinds of stories of him just giving up his seat for people in like bus stations or the transit systems and stuff like that. It's just he's a very wholesome and nice person compared to how they make him look in movies. He looks like an asshole in movies. but if you hear about his outside, he's actually a pretty gentle person.
Inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever
or whatever this might have been
is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased. They don't know what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere. While Mildred has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this?
I don't remember this being in here. Every time we watch this, I don't think I've seen that yet.
Two friends are chatting inside a car when they immediately go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby.
Yeah, I don't get starstruck by actors or anything like that.
Now, the first half of this footage doesn't really show anything peculiar. All that's seen is someone who, for some reason, is walking back and forth in the privacy of their own home. Although spying on someone who they don't know is already strange enough, it's the following detail that both friends find very strange. Whoever this is pacing in a way that they've never seen before. They don't seem to be walking, as they mention. Watching closely, they continue to record, when suddenly they see this.
Yep. You just staring in on someone doing their shit, man. I'd have called the cops on you for videotaping my room. Definitely, Galahad. I didn't know that actually, Care Bear.
Sí, porque no es que sube y baja así desde...
Just when they thought that things couldn't get stranger, this happens. Out of nowhere, the person inside this building begins to pace back and forth, but extremely fast. It almost seems a little too fast for anyone to be able to do. The two friends watch in disbelief, feeling creeped out by this eerie sight. Whoever, or whatever this might be, appears to be moving at a speed beyond human capacity. While there has yet to be an update as they plan to reach out to the supposed person who lives there, both friends remain unsure as to who or even what was caught on camera. Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mention they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing.
And he never,
it was during a video call with someone that they caught this.
That's the sweetest
they
thing
state
about him.
that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else.
We did it Monday.
This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems.
Before we go on, just a heads up, Tyler. In the Discord, I've got a new section in there calling upcoming string pings. I use that program I use to schedule games and events like that to post what I'll be streaming in the next few days. I posted a few days ago for Monday for Clover Pit.
Can you see this yet?
We've got all 4 keys. We're having trouble getting the last
yet,
one.
Can you?
Oh, I think so.
Hold on.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just letting you know that that you can see when I'll be doing these.
She just she's really cheap and she keeps everything.
Oh, and if you want to be alerted for that, heads up. And this is for anybody else that's in here. There's a roles section under the community tab. You can click the upcoming stream ping, and it'll ping you anytime that I post that stuff, so you can keep up with it easier. All you have to do is click the little Space Invader symbol below it.
This is her house.
That way I don't bother people who don't want to be bothered.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
No, I don't think it's frozen, Care Bear. It's just I paused it.
She's really well off too, but
it happens quickly. But in case you missed it, here it is again.
Hold on.
It's too hard to make out what that is.
She's got a lot of money. She just Like she's really cheap and she keeps everything.
It's probably not her being cheap.
Like something
it's
out of a
probably
horror
her
movie,
being a
a
hoarder.
pearl-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened.
Yeah, me and Care Bear
While
like the
some
winner.
believe that this may have been his spirit, others believe that
It's not
something
here
else
yet.
was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Oh. But yeah, hold up 1 second, guys. Let me do one thing really quick. Let's see. How do I add this application? Maybe window. Okay, let's see. Huh. That's weird. Sorry, guys. This will just take 1 second. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Let's see. Remove. Friends. Cherished. Property. Specific. Might not be able to show this off. Well, never mind. I can do it later. For some reason, I don't have the option to mess around with Discord and OBS anymore. So it's just going to have to wait.
Now this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple of nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera. This footage was captured by a staff member who likes to document funny moments that happen at work. But despite having plenty of footage of employees having fun, it's the following video that they can't stop thinking about.
I don't know.
On
just
November
it
14 of
doesn't pick
2023,
up Galahad.
Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's
Like it
voice
doesn't have
coming
the
out of
option
nowhere.
to pick up
No
Discord
children
anymore.
are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video
Discord
and
must have
captures
done
this.
something to lock it off.
I mean, that was clear though. Like that was super clear.
There it goes again.
No, it'd be Discord, so it wouldn't be a violation on YouTube.
There it goes again.
You think it's funny? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a
mean, it's
barely
business.
audible voice
Could
is
be a
heard
phone.
coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like
I mean,
a
it's a
talking
kid.
child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness of this incident. Only a few days ago,
You
before
are a
this
giggle
incident,
box,
a different
giggle
employee
chicken.
captured this.
Do it again. Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it.
I just got a weird
Move it.
craving for macadamia nut cookies.
Come on, move it. What the Stop. Stop.
He's talking
Move
to it
it,
like
come
he's
on.
flirting with it. Stop. No.
Can you knock it down? You can knock it down. Come on. Y'all,
I feel like the next thing he's gonna ask is, "Hey, you want to go in the other room and give me a hand job?"
Y'all, that box is f***ing moving. I can't even say this. Come on. Stop. Nope. 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 We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief. This occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured in these two clips. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children.
This
is her footage. Watch.
Be careful.
Okay, so what the hell was that?
Snoopy.
He's trying to ignore it. He's like, I don't know what the hell that is. It sounds like mama, but there ain't no mama here.
Be careful, don't fall.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that there was like crying and shit like that in the background.
Now Veronica writes that she didn't hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress. She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home.
The baby didn't react, so
how
it's
she didn't hear
probably
this when it happened baffles her. But the fact that it came from downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On a Thursday afternoon, somewhere in Texas, a woman named Kiki Clemens begins to freak out. She tries her best to keep calm, but considering what just happened, she just can't. Something very strange had just occurred in her backyard, and so she records this video on the off chance that no one would believe her. Even before this, there were countless times when she knew that something wasn't right with her home, particularly the small shed in the back.
The dingo ate the
light is
baby.
off. Everything is
Oh, doggo, not dingo.
super
Well, same thing.
tight locked.
Despite being vacant or deprived of any tenants, her dog Dutch would always stare at the shed. There hasn't been a time when Dutch would not look at the space. Whenever she does, it's with complete focus. As Kiki states, she's always locked in, looking at something that doesn't appear to be there. Now Kiki definitely finds this strange, but it never occurred to her that something spooky would ever happen until recently. On a certain day, while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the shed suddenly flings open. Terrified beyond belief, she cautiously walks over and records this video. Take a look.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself.
Y'all, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that was really just... That door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in.
Just scream, go get it, and that dog will be all over it.
Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me. There's like... What? Why did you just jump like that? Why did... Baby! Y'all, do you see her?
She's just a dog being a weird dog.
What the f is going on?
It's unclear why,
She doing
but Dutch
Bork
is looking
things?
at a certain spot behind the door. Clearly, no one is there, given that no feet or shoes are seen below the door frame when Kiki approaches the shed. If no one is there, then what is? It doesn't seem obvious, but one thing that many viewers have pointed out, which freaked out Kiki upon realizing, is the fact that Dutch is looking past the door's height. Whatever is there, according to viewers, must be tall. Considering that Kiki thinks something supernatural had occurred, she believes that something was actually there that only Dutch could see. To this day, her dog continues to look at the space as if scared by something that can't be seen. On April 28th of 2023, a very short video was posted by a security guard who was entrusted with safeguarding an isolated area during the nighttime. Needless to say, after what happened that night, they no longer work the night shift.
You watch anime, don't you?
It isn't certain if this incident had solely been responsible for why they stopped working late at night, but based on the footage captured by the following CCTV camera, this may just be the reason.
Or not Spy
It's
versus
late
Spy,
at night when this is
Spy
captured.
X Family. Ah, damn it, you're useless to me right now, Galahad. We gotta make Care Bear watch Spy X Family.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu.
And it flew off to its mothership.
Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Now, the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear. They, or it, just seemingly floats away before dissipating into thin air. Something had obviously been there, but what exactly was seen is unknown.
Probably
Whether a
Care Bear's
person
mom.
or something else, this footage continues to baffle the night guard, who has no
That's
clue
what I
as to
would think
who
it is.
or what was seen that
Rhonda
night.
just running around up there.
On April 30th of 2024, a hotel situated in the countryside of Latin America had shared a video of something pretty strange. The hotel in question is known as Hotel Chupacabra, and
don't
although
get me
not
wrong,
many people
I
come
do
here,
like me some
employees
flamboyant
often clean
colors,
up
but
rooms
that's a
in
bit
which
too
no one had
pink.
occupied. They would enter a room and find the whole space entirely disheveled. Given how frequent this happens, the idea of a burglar having ransacked the place no longer seems likely. The space would be rearranged, but nothing would be missing. Although highly unusual, this next video might just be the strangest incident. One day, an employee had been told by a coworker that somebody was inside a room that shouldn't have any guests. Curious to see if anyone was actually there, they record this video and capture this.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice está ocupada, le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que sí es cierto, se ve una Se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver.
I love me some flamboyant colors, but that's a bit too much.
Hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada. Y sigue ahí viéndose.
Maybe if they had better offset colors, because I hate the peach.
Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver.
Hey, look, it's a little baby. It's like, hey.
Vamos
I'm just going to eat this corner over here, okay?
Vamos a ver a esa habitación.
He's like, nom, 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 nom.
Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve. ¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Upon getting closer, a face is seen at the window. It
That
appears
could've
to
been
stay in
Care Bear. She
place
does
without
like to
moving
chew
an
on
inch,
stuff.
making this even more uncanny than it already is. Although some viewers have implied that this is a person, others believe that it's anything but. Its appearance is similar to that of something out of nightmares. After checking around, the mysterious figure is no longer there. Somehow, they had vanished before a sudden noise scares the living daylights out of the employee. Now only so much is known about this incident, but like always, you be the judge on what occurred here. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
That's probably what it is one of those masks that just hasn't been painted over yet.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Now.
Also be sure to check out the official
Alright then. Let's give him another like. Boop. We're gonna do one more of these since we watched an hour of the other thing.
Alright, moving along, sir. Are those Tic Tac?
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
Beat you to it, bitch. That was my favorite show growing up. That and Urkel. I can't remember the name of that show though. Family Matters, I think. Did I do that? I love that stupid shit. Yeah, I thought it was Family Matters. I couldn't remember though. It's been so long. That show kind of petered out really quick. Well, not really quick, but quicker than most of the shows back then. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Oh yeah, I fucking love the old TGIF stuff. Hello, how you doing under the bed? Yeah, are you okay, Mr. Ghost? I don't get why her voice got really muffled, though. Like, being under the bed would muffle a little bit, but not that much. You know what freaks me out the most about this bullshit? Not even if that kid got drug under the bed, that damn thing right there just fucking creeps me the hell out.
What's going on?
What's with the video? It's got really weird cuts in it this time.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like we've seen this one before, and it wasn't that bad. That was a girl, Tyler. And no, if that was me, that wouldn't be something dragging my ass under the bed. My dad would be in here waiting fucking 3-4 hours just to jump out and scream while I was fucking asleep.
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
Unless you got headphones on, I don't think you're hearing it the way I am, but it's terrible sounding.
People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Oh no, he definitely is. Me and him share a lot of personality traits. This is one reason why I'll never have kids. Because I would probably be just like him when it comes to certain things. Me and him are definitely both sociopaths. Oh, that is creepy looking.
Oh my god.
The production
As if
value
checking
on
under the
that is
bed wasn't
great,
already
but
scary
that thing is
enough,
creepy
she
looking.
captures this, a creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly.
No, it's not hard to see. You can
it's
see
as
that
if it knows
quite
it's being
easy.
seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room
Actually, I haven't
locked ever
played
since
Bully,
then.
but I know about it.
While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates giving her thoughts on the whole situation.
Game.
But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed?
It was probably Yo Mama.
In the following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below. Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading over, something happens inside this elevator that neither friend could explain. This is what was caught.
Yes, oh, the dicks. Welcome back, Arzakai. We've just been talking shit about you for a while. We stopped the stream to do a whole PSA. Oh, that's hilarious. So what did they catch? I kind of stopped paying attention when the dicks happened. Are they talking about the elevator opening up because whatever the fuck they set down there is in the sensor?
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kind of sounds like it's saying mm-hmm or something along those lines. Now, neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It would be at this exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred. Take a look.
We're getting crazy calls.
How you doing, Azukai? Still enjoying your day?
Occupied in the second floor, and this is like the third time it's happened, and I'm bringing y'all along with me, so.
By the way, Azukai, you gonna be a bitch, or you gonna be joining me and Rosie when we play some Spell Brigade? Don't be a bitch.
Okay.
You should get you some rest, bitch. Alright, Galahad, I hope your head gets to feeling better. And I'll minimally wish herpes upon you, Galahad. Just minimally. Oh, I forgot to hit the button here, sorry. Good deal, that game's fun as shit. We were playing it earlier today. Probably play some more tomorrow if she's not busy, but she usually works on Saturday, I think.
There's a phone. No one's calling. No one's here.
I told her I'd harass you into joining us. No. You all deserve herpes.
Yeah, okay. No one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
The room itself is already creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state if he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you, that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs? I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible. Didn't you look at I'm gonna clean it real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so.
Leo, the youth of the world, get your ass UXDenia.
Bitch, we're gonna make sure you get herpes now.
Here?
In this corner?
Right
some
corner.
kind of herpes infected sponge
Or
and wipe it all over your face.
In that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good, I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
It's kind of a weird thing to want to see.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief moment do we see the tall figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't shake the feeling that something very strange is going on with the second floor of the hotel. As of now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Is that why they were running away from? Okay, that makes a little more sense, maybe. I don't know.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason,
Run for your
he
mom,
couldn't
Care
shake the
Bear.
feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now, we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard I'm freaking the fuck out.
Said someone was looking at him through the window? I kind of zoned out for a second there. Heard bits and pieces of what he's saying.
I am tripping.
Is he saying he's high?
There's something in this house with me.
It's Care Bear. She's hiding in the background.
There's something
She's got a
in
big
there.
shark fin on, running around his house like Jaws.
I'm telling you.
That's how Care Bear roll.
No.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items. But even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera. And even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
You do like to be a shark, that is
At around
true.
3 in the morning, a truck
100%.
driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever
You do throw
occurred.
things.
Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the wire of Chuck, and she...
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by. They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight. It happens quickly, but not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason. Only a day later
looks
after
like a
posting this
person
video,
walking
an
around.
accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports
You do
indicate
bite.
that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve their car to avoid
You're
hitting
also
her.
easy to blow up.
However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
It's a really big deal. 25% off team gear. Jerseys,
Explosives
caps, and
work
more in the
really
sports
well
fan
on
shop.
Care Bear.
JCPenney.
They work so well.
On a Wednesday night, a family shoots a video to record a special
If you don't
occasion.
believe me, try
It's
'em.
someone's birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although expecting a surprise party from his wife and kid, he was not expecting the following incident. What was caught during this moment has left the family immensely terrified. This is Danny's video.
My birthday was the other day, and my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
Now it happens real fast, but in case you missed it, here it is again. It's hard to see at first, but if you slow the footage and watch closely, you'll notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family. Only there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking that his eyes were deceiving him or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others, he's come to realize that something was in fact behind him. So then, just who or what was at his party? Now, just like the previous video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Ben.
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
Alright, you have a good one, Azakai.
Happy birthday to you. What? Yo! Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Don't worry about it, Azakai.
Just
You
like
don't need to
viewers,
worry
Ben,
about
the
that.
birthday boy is caught off guard upon seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else, according to the party.
Don't worry about that, Azakai.
Yet if
It's
no one blew
nothing.
out the cake, then what did? This video becomes even stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything.
Nothing for you to
It
worry
isn't
about.
certain as to what exactly happened that day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place.
Nothing at all.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could
I don't know why
explain.
that amuses me so
This
much.
is their footage. A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty apart from her son being there, but as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. But after watching this video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother. In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, 2 nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
Don't think too much on that, Care Bear. Don't think too much on that. You don't have to worry about it.
هو سيدي مزوج ووقت الموت في وقت الموت.
It's very faint, but if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
You hear her?
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Once again, the same humming sound is heard.
Yep.
Keep in mind that
Run
no
to
one was
hell.
occupying
Away
these
from it.
rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient, or at least a physical one, because apparently, nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away.
Don't worry about it,
Whether or
Care Bear,
not
don't
that's
worry
the
about it.
case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Alright, guys. I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the
15
night.
seconds to save thousands on your mini split with HVACdirect.com.
Second. We'll raid off to Altashi. But for now, I think I'm going to call it quits. I'll be back tomorrow with Little Nightmares. And we'll be with the Silent Blossom tomorrow when we do that. I don't really have much of a message to say at the end of everything, so it's just going to be this pretty much. Been a pretty good night tonight. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you're new here, I have a Discord. Just type in !Discord if you're interested in joining. I keep everybody up to date on when streams and stuff like that will happen. And I'm trying to get the community stuff back up and running again. I just got to get more people interested in participating in it. So once that happens, we'll be doing that. But for now, I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I hope y'all have a good night. Bye-bye. Fuck you, Care Bear.
Or they play through every single ending and give you everything to see, but I'm good. I know what it all is. So if you have any interest in this game and playing it for yourself, Celsius, I'm so sorry. We're ending. I'm so sorry, but thanks so much for reading, y'all. Welcome in. welcome. We just finished Ib. We got what ending did we get? I forgot already the name of it. It wasn't bad, so that's good. But it wasn't bad, but it was okay. It was an okay ending. There is better though.